Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I am LED and you're watching a series called Motivational Mondays, and you get to be lucky today because this is the first official Motivation Monday video, and this is the first of many over the course of 2016 because it's now 2016, which is totally awesome. It's about, I think it's January 4th that I'm recording this, so yeah. It's the first Monday of the new year. I'm so excited, and let's get into it. Today I'm going to be doing a video about how to be the happiest and healthiest in 2016. Now I have the 10 things that you need to do to be your happiest and healthiest, in my opinion, for 2016. Now, obviously there are more things, but I narrowed them down to 10 because I don't want to be sitting here for an hour babbling on and on and on about these things, because you're gonna get bored, I'm gonna get bored, and it's not gonna be a good thing. So, I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get started. Let's get started. Number 1. Alright, before you comment on it, I know that I'm wearing a different outfit than the other one. I recorded that a couple of days ago, and I thought it was funny, so I'm keeping it in there. So number 1 is routine, and you might be wondering, well, what does routine have to do with healthiness, being healthy and happy? It's important because it gives your life direction and structure, which a little bit of that is a good thing. By routine and schedule, I mean getting up at a regular time, going to bed at a regular time, getting the proper amount of sleep. Number 2. So I know some of you are like, I don't want to make my bed. You can't make me make my bed. And I'm not making you make your bed. You can do whatever the frig you want. I encourage you to try it. Just picture this. Okay, so you come home after a long day again, and you're just exhausted and pooped, and it's time for bed, and you go into your room, and your bed is sitting there, perfectly made and just so inviting. And you crawl into your bed, and you're just like, oh. And you can just relax. You don't have to worry about moving stuff out of the way. You don't have to worry about feeling kind of, oh, that's not good. So making your bed is important. It actually has an impact on how a person feels. Number 3. Okay, so similarly to making your bed, cleaning your living space, your room, your kitchen, your living room, your office, wherever is going to make you feel better, because it doesn't feel like everything is surrounding you and boxing you in and driving you nuts, right? So cleaning your space, you come in and after a long day, or you go to work on something, and if there's a mess there, you're not going to want to be in that space. You're not going to want to do the work that you have to do. You're not going to want to, you're just going to feel stressed. At least I do when that happens. I mean, if my room is a mess, if my entire apartment is a mess, I don't feel good. I feel like crap. I don't want to do the things that I want to do. I don't feel motivated to do anything, and I can't work anywhere because there's stuff everywhere. And believe me, this has happened in my own space. I'm not saying that you have to, spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours cleaning and stuff. No. What I'm saying is you do a little bit of cleaning every day, and then you don't have to have a big mess to clean up and spend hours and hours and hours doing it. Number 4. So, setting goals lets you feel like you've accomplished something. I don't know about you, but if I feel like I've accomplished something, then I feel happier. Number 5. Exercise. It's important because it releases endorphins and makes you feel happy. It takes care of your physical health and everything like that. And you don't really have to go to the gym every time to exercise. You can do the simplest things, and it counts as exercise. Go for a walk. Go play badminton with your boyfriend. I've done it. It's awesome. It gets your blood pumping. You're enjoying the company of another human being. and it releases those endorphins that make you happy and healthy. You can go and play outside with your siblings, or if you have kids, your children, or your friends. Just go outside and do stuff. Don't stop sitting in front of your video games and camera recording videos, and get out in there and and just move around. Number 6. I like this one because I am a creative person, and you probably, I don't know, a lot of people are creative, I think, but having a project to do, having some creative outlet. And for me, this is YouTube. This is what it is. This is my project. Um, my goal is not to get, like, to become YouTube famous or whatever. Um, and no, there's no shame in wanting to do that. That's fine, whatever you want to do. But for me, I want to help people. I want to inspire people. I want to make people smile. That's my main goal. I want to learn how to make videos and edit videos and do the creative things involved with making videos, because I think it's interesting. Number 7. Okay, I think this is pretty obvious. Yes, obvious. Um, do things that make you happy, and you'll be happy. Common sense. Also, sometimes you need to make sure to schedule that time in, to have that piece of your day set aside for things you love to do, because sometimes our lives gets crazy and chaotic and just berserk. And happiness has to do with, it's connected to your mental health. So if you're doing things that make you happy, then your mental health is better. Number 8. See, I'm smiling. Laughing and smiling. Pretty straightforward. If you're laughing and smiling, then other people around you will be more likely to be happy and smile, which will in turn, you'll exchange the happiness and smiling, and everybody will be happy. So it improves your mood. Number 9. Okay, so eating healthy, pretty straightforward, right? Um, Making sure to get the right amount of vegetables and fruits and fat and sugar and carbs and vitamins and minerals and that sort of thing is important. It comes down to, you can eat whatever you decide to eat. No one's gonna tell you otherwise. If you want to eat things, you go ahead and eat them. But just think about, okay, is this really helping my body? Does this give my body energy? Does this make it so my body is the way that I want it to? Controlling the portion size of it. It's changing your eating habits so that you have smaller proportions, but you're getting all the nutrients that you need in a day. 10. So last one is living in the moment. And what I mean by this is that you enjoy life for what it is. You just enjoy everything that life has to offer. I mean, sometimes it's going to be crappy, but just kind of roll with it. That's part of life. That's what makes life interesting, I guess. Appreciate what you have. Be grateful for things. Enjoy things. Listen to some music and just really just sit there and enjoy it and take it in. While you're sitting there with your friends, enjoy it. Take it in. Instead of sitting there on your phone, like, I mean, you can, whatever, you like your phone, you can do whatever you want with your phone. I'm not saying that you can't do that sort of thing, but take a minute and enjoy the company that you're around. Take a minute, enjoy the nature and the the wonderfulness of your surroundings outside in nature. Enjoy the trees, enjoy the air, enjoy the sound of the birds chirping, just enjoy it. Also, part of, living in the moment is um, what's in the past is in the past, and you did what you could in that time, and these things happened the way that they did, but you really can't go and change it. And they're part, like, your past is a part of what makes you you, what shaped who you are. So be grateful for your past, even if it was a piece of crap. Like, even if you did go through hard times, these things made you stronger. They made you more capable. I mean, you know, if you didn't make any mistakes, then how would you know about things that are not so good for you? Not so, how would you learn about yourself? How would you learn about the world? You wouldn't know otherwise if you didn't make that mistake. I don't know. It adds to character. It gives you strength. And at the same time, if you sit there and you plan and you worry about your future and what's going to happen and what if and blah blah blah, then you're not going to enjoy the moment that you're in now. There's a certain amount of preparation that you can do for whatever's coming up, but it happens the way that it happens, and you just have to be prepared enough for it, but not obsess over it. Do what you can to prepare for that interview or that test or that family event or whatever, but don't spend all your time worrying about it and obsessing over it. Just say, okay, I've done what I can do. Let's move on. Let's enjoy the process, the shaping of ourselves. Because that's what life is. It's a whole bunch of events that shape who we are, and the way that we respond to it also shapes who we are and who we become. And so there's your motivational thought of the day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too boring. I tried to make it a little bit interesting, and yeah, here goes 2016, and this is going to be a good year. This is going to be a good year for all of us. You hear me? Good year. And let me know down below, and if you try these things and if they work, or if you have your own suggestions on how to be your happiest and healthiest in 2016. And yeah, so if you want, you can subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, but you don't have to. And feedback is always welcome, so go ahead and like and comment on this video so that I know that you've watched it and that you enjoyed it. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you whenever I make the next video.